So health officials today are trying to figure out what's behind a surge in that parasitic illness we've been telling you about, the one that's making people super sick with the explosive diarrhea, with the fatigue, with the bloating. Now, health officials think this could all be caused by contaminated produce. They've seen outbreaks before linked to things like raspberries, basil, those pre-chopped bags of mixed lettuce at the grocery store. This thing shows no sign of slowing down with this spread, right? More than 1,200 cases across a dozen states right now. By the way, in Michigan alone, 700. Yikes. Normally, Michigan, in a typical year, sees about 50 cases. So this is way up. Dr. Kavita Patel joins us now. Why is it way up? What's going on here?
Yeah, Hallie, a couple of things are happening. It's warm weather, and that's definitely a source of cyclospora, which is causing this illness, is a single cell parasite that just loves this type of weather. On top of that, we've seen record cases because doctors are looking for it. You mentioned that the symptoms are pretty typical of like what we would say is explosive diarrhea. That tends to lead people to come into a doctor's office. But once we know that this is happening, we start to try to track this down, and thus we find even more cases. It has to do with contaminated water, with human feces, getting into that produce, covering low-lying fruits and vegetables, typically cilantro, basil, mixed lettuce, as you mentioned. Those are things that I would warn people. You don't need to avoid, but you need to be very careful in washing those items. And something that we don't talk about enough, open water sources, ponds, lakes. It's summer, so we're in a lot of those settings, and that's contributing to the rise too, Hallie.
Do they know specifically, like we're showing different produce, people know to wash their produce. They haven't identified specifically what could be linked to this particular outbreak, right?
No, and it's hard because the incubation period is about 1 to 2 weeks. So that can be a long period of time. Imagine talking to a patient who's got this diarrheal episode, and then you say, Hallie, what have you eaten over the last 2 weeks? It's hard to get an accurate count. And then think about a single bag of salad that I use all the time. That can get sourced from anywhere from 3 to 5 different farms. So identifying and pinpointing this is possible, but it takes time, and we will see more cases in the meantime.
So what are you supposed to do? Like what? Just cross your fingers?
So here's the good news. You can be careful. You don't need to be scared. And don't worry. There is an antibiotic that can treat this. So the key is that if you have these symptoms, present to your doctor. Usually people tell me that they've had diarrhea that just goes on and on for days. It's not self-limited, and that's when we know that we should probably treat this. But what I would do to prevent even getting that diarrheal illness, clean those vegetables that we showed you, especially those berries, raspberries. It can get hard to get in those crevices, basil, those small leaves. Wash those very thoroughly. If you see a bag that says it's been triple washed, it might sound smart to wash it again, but Hallie, believe it or not, that can actually get contamination. So don't rewash things that say they're triple washed. And then in the end, if you've got refrigerated, if you can, refrigerate it. That's the theme here. If you've got cut cucumbers, cut produce, refrigerate it as soon as possible, because this parasite does not like to have that cold environment.
All right. Good tips, Dr. Kavita Patel. Thank you, as always.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.